actually getting that on.
Hear that call, the time has come for one and all to play ball. We're the members of the All-American League. We come from cities near and far. We got Canadian, Irish boys and sweet. We're all for one, we're one for all, we're all American. Each girl stands, her head so proudly high. Her motto, do or die. She's not the one to use or need an alibi. Our chaperones are not too soft and not too tough.
Hey everybody, just wanted to welcome you to the Baseball for All Nationals back here in 2021. Woo! It is long overdue. Of course, we were supposed to be here last year. We weren't able to be because of circumstances out of our control, but we're certainly happy about the size of the crowd that's here, the number of the girls that are here, and it's going to be a great week of baseball, so thank you for all coming and joining us. Woo! So we are waiting for our friend the Bird to charge in from down the line. Do I need to give him a cue? He's there. I can see him. Come on. Come on. We're losing momentum. Come on, buddy. Yes, come on. All right, let's go. There we go. We will start with our youngest players, leading off for the 10U division. Let's hear it for the Arizona Peaches. Woo! The local favorites from outside of Baltimore, the Roland Park Blue Sox. Welcome, Blue Sox. Woo! An all-new organization of Baseball for All. From Philadelphia, the Dragons. Woo! One of the longtime teams in Baseball for All. Welcome to 10U, DC Force. Woo! Next up, making their way down the left field line, all the way from Georgia, the 10U Georgia Peaches. Woo! Next up, the original girls baseball team, making their debut in the Baseball for All Nationals, the 10U Pawtucket Slaterettes. Another all-new entry to the 10U division of Baseball for All, the Tri-State Trailblazers. Moving on to the 12U 50-70 division. Our first team, the Florida Bolts. Walking in right on the heels of the Bolts, the 50-70 12U DC Force. Next up, I love the jerseys on these guys, the retro Phillies look. The 12U 50-70 Philadelphia Liberty. Another brand new team to the 12U division, the San Diego Mustangs. Woo! Next up, a longtime BFA staple, a hearty welcome to the East Bay Oaks. Next up, making their debut at the 12U 50-70 level, the Arizona Peaches. I haven't looked at the schedule yet, but I can imagine there will be a little confusion if Arizona and the Georgia Peaches go head-to-head in the 12U 50-70 division. Welcome to the Georgia Peaches. Next up, an all-new entry from Chicago, Illinois, the Chicago Scouts. Following the Scouts, a team that has brought together girls from all around the United States. Let's give a welcome to the Seaboard Scrubbers. Our final team in the 50-70 12U division, coming all the way from the hub, the Boston Slammers. Next up, the 12U 46-60 division. Our first team in that division is the DC Force. Following the DC Force, the Boston Slammers blue team. Welcome, Slammers. Next up, the Pawtucket Slaterettes making their debut in the 12U 46-60 division. And last but not least, in the 12U 46-60 division, a big welcome to the New York Wonders. Woo! Heading in down the left field line, coming all the way from Seattle, Washington, the 14U Drive Line Baseball. Coming in, the 14U DC Force. Making their way from the East Bay. A big baseball for all. Welcome to the 14U East Bay Oaks. And joining us in the 14A division, the New York Wonders have two teams. Welcome to New York Wonders Blue Team. Moving on to the 14U B division. Big welcome to the East Bay Hurricanes. And just to show you how much girls baseball has grown, another Southern California team, welcome the 14U LA Monarchs. Next up, the 14U Boston Slammers. Another new entry coming in to Baseball for All Nationals. Hello, Cleveland, the Cleveland Warriors. Next up, yet another New York Wonders team. Let's give a round of applause to the New York Wonders Red Team. Right after the Wonders, right on their heels, the 16U division. Coming in first up, the Florida Bolts. Our next team coming in, one of the long-time teams in the Baseball for All Nationals. It is the 16U DC Force. Next team in, sporting nice clean white jerseys. Sure they won't stay clean for long. The 16U Mavericks. Next up in the 16U division, always a tough team. Welcome to the East Bay Oaks. And your final team in the 16U division, welcome to the Boston Slammers! (19U), 7 teams going to the 19U. The first team, always a solid competitor, Evolution Girls Baseball. Next group, making their way from the nation's capital, the 19U DC Force. Next team making their way in, the Midwest Huskies, the 19U edition. Welcome, Huskies! Next up in the 19U division, from Southern California, welcome to the LA Monarchs. Another all-new team joining us in the 19U division. Give a big round of applause to Raiders Baseball. Next up joining us, the 19U Boston Slammers. Our final 19U team, the New York Wonders.
Woo! Go Wonders!
Last but certainly not least, a group that needs no introduction, our umpiring crew. A big round of applause to our umpiring crew. do, I'd like to welcome our national anthem singer out to the mound for the singing of our nation's national anthem. Tonight, it will be performed by Michael Cross, the father of Bree Tilsley from the 12U Georgia Peaches. Ladies and gentlemen, please remove your caps and rise for the singing of our nation's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed were so gallantly streaming its broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? For the rocket's red glare was so gallantly gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Cross. I would like to next welcome to the field the founder of Baseball for All, the first woman to coach in professional baseball, Dr. Justine Siegel.
It feels so good to see you all here. A year off, and now you're bigger and stronger and smarter and kinder, and it just fills my heart for you all to be here. Thank you.
Woo!
So whenever I see you and I come to a Baseball for All event, I'm always speechless because it's incredible to me that you're here, that you saw a website that said girls can play baseball, come join, and now with 500 other girls. And I'm just so grateful, so grateful that you're here and that you believed in Baseball for All and you came with us.
Woo!
So, this is my daughter, Jasmine. Say hi, go up, say hi, this is Jasmine, say hi, everybody. My daughter's 23, the same age I was when I started my first attempt at women's baseball, which later became girls' baseball. And she was the symbol of why I started. I remember just thinking, she was a little baby, and I just thought, if she wants to play baseball, I want her to be able to do it without the discrimination and the hardship I faced. And I wanted to build better opportunities.
Woo!
And so, Jazz, you already know I think you're the greatest person on earth, and I love you. But it's not so much because she became the greatest baseball player ever. It's because of the kind person, empathetic person she is. And I know that's how your parents think of you. Not as what you do, but who you are as people, as girls, as future leaders. So I just want to thank you, and I want to thank Jasmine for inspiring me and being such an inspiration that that this could happen. It's still amazing to me that this could happen, that we could all be here together. She didn't like that part. All right, let's do some talking. Go ahead and sit down. Everybody sit down. Coaches too. We're going to be showing our voice with our feet. All right, coaches, stand up if it's your first time coaching. If it's your first time coaching, stand up. We only grow because there's a parent, a volunteer willing to go into their town and start a new team. So thank you. Please sit down. How about the returning coaches? How many of you have been here for 3 years or more? How many have been here every year? Do we have anyone? Wave your hand if you've been here every year. How about 5 years? 4 years? 2 years? I know you've been here 2 years. All right, please have all my coaches stand up. All my coaches stand up, please. All right, parents, be nice to them. They're here for your daughters. They're here to have a good time. And we are so, so grateful for the coaches.
Woo! Woo!
Thank you. All right, girls, it's your turn to show us your voice. How many of you play baseball in your home league? Whatever league it is, travel, home, go ahead and stand up. All right, take a seat. I got to get a little deep here. How many of you have been told you should quit baseball because you're a girl? All right, now go sit down. Now we're going to celebrate. How many of you are playing for your middle school or high school team? All right, we got just a couple more. How many of you have the goal of playing for Team USA Women's National Baseball Team? How many of you would like to represent your country playing baseball? Later this week, you'll have a chance to meet some of our USA players who have come through our program. Half of Team USA has come through a Baseball for All program. We got a special guest in the house from Major League Baseball. So, stand up if you think you're going to go play in the Major Leagues, that your dream is to be a Major League Baseball player.
Woo!
All right, that was my dream. I was going to play for the Cleveland Indians, and now I get to be here with you. Thank you very much. I'm here. And I just want you to say that our volunteers are all in these beautiful tie-dye shirts. If you need anything, please go ahead and tap us, and we're here for you. Girls, from the bottom of my heart, everything I do when I wake up is to try to make your world better. If there's anything ever I can do for you, I'm here for you. Girls, stand up if it's your first time here. I gotta let you in on the secret. We are a family. We are a community. From now on till forever, you can rely on us. You can rely on me, you can rely on our staff, and you can rely on the girls around you. You have a hard time, you go ahead and you call us. We're there for you. So together, remember, we're a community, we're a family, and we're always here for each other. So I'd like to introduce our guest from Major League Baseball. David James is the Senior Vice President of Youth Baseball, Softball and Baseball Development. But more importantly, David James believed in me 10 years ago before I had this. Before I had 5 teams to my name, he believed in girls baseball. And so I'm forever, ever grateful to you, David. And thank you for all the work you've done.
Good evening, everyone. 10 years, Justine. I was wondering how long. 10 years. Evening, everyone. My name is David James, as Justine said. I work at Major League Baseball, baseball and softball development. I have the pleasure of bringing you greetings from the Commissioner of Baseball. I see our legends here with us. It's good to see you all again, and obviously this doesn't start without you. Thank you. For the coaches and the kids, a simple message for all of you coming out of Major League Baseball. We see you. We see you.
Woo!
Playing. We want to support your play. We want to grow your play. For those that were, when you were doing the poll with Justine about, you were told not to play, that's not coming from the commissioner's office. We want you to play. We want you to enjoy it. We want you to play whenever, wherever, and with whomever you want to. And we will continue to support that.
Woo! Yeah!
To the parents of these ball players, thank you for your commitment and your steadfastness in making sure that your daughters can play where and when they want to. Know that Major League Baseball has the same belief, and we will support you.
Woo!
Lastly, for all of you players and for all of your coaches, a simple message again: have fun and play ball. Thank you.
I was told to hold the microphone in the middle so it doesn't cut out. You learn something new every day. So, I'd like to introduce you to our board member, Carly Accardo. Honestly, there's nothing to say, but she's brought so much light into my life in this community. Carly, would you please come up here?
Hi everyone. Some of you know me, some of you don't. My name is Carly Accardo, and I run the Peaches Baseball Club out of Arizona. A club that I started about 6 or 7 years ago for my eldest daughter, Layton. Layton was a baseball player. Just like her dad. He played professional ball for many years. He still coaches with the New York Mets. Some of you recently met him at an all-girls clinic at Citi Field. She loved baseball, she loved sports, she loved to compete, and she really loved to win. In May of 2019, Layton and her family were blindsided when she was diagnosed with stage 4 germ cell cancer. Layton went from spending her days at the ball field and the hockey rink to the 7th floor of Phoenix Children's Hospital and flying back and forth from New York for massive surgeries. She battled through 18 rounds of very long, intense chemo and radiation, 5 major surgeries in a year. She did it all with a smile. She fought like a true warrior and a true competitor against cancer. Some of you will remember her from the 2019 Nationals. Justine invited her to throw out the first pitch. That was a tough week for Layton, but also a great week for Layton. She wasn't able to play due to nerve damage that paralyzed her left foot. It was caused by her tumors and from chemo. That was hard for her, but she was able to be here with her friends and teammates and made wonderful memories that all of them and myself will cherish forever. In November of 2020, Layton passed away. She was 9 years old. Being back at this event is bittersweet for me. I love this tournament. I love what Justine has done to grow the game of baseball and bring all you girls together to share your love of this sport. But it hurts so bad that Layton isn't here to play and participate with all of you. I'm so proud that I was able to bring 2 teams here to represent Arizona and the club that I started for her. A club that will always play in her memory and in her honor. I've received countless messages and letters from so many of you on different clubs and teams expressing sympathies and well wishes for our family, as well as a promise to never forget my daughter. And I appreciate all of that so much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. It means so much to our family to know that Layton made an impact on so many of your lives. You all get to wear her number this week, the number 49, which is on all of your hats. I hope that seeing her number there makes you smile, because every time I see it, it makes me smile. It makes her sister Leanne smile. She's here with me this week. She's too young to play, but she's here to represent her sister and help support her club and all you girls playing. To all the players that are here, appreciate your health and your ability to play. Things can change in the blink of an eye. Anything for granted. Thank your parents for bringing you here and providing you with this opportunity. Events like this are not a right, they are a privilege, and you are all so lucky that you get to be here. To all the parents, appreciate every second you get to spend watching your child play the game they love. Whether it's baseball, soccer, basketball, anything. Appreciate it. Because like I said, things can change in the blink of an eye. So don't take any of this for granted. You are all very lucky people. And I truly mean that. I'm looking forward to a great week of baseball. I can't wait to see you all take the field, show off your skills. I think the most appropriate way for me to close this out is by reminding you of some of the lessons Layton taught us. Always see the bright side. Do everything with a smile on your face. And always, always, always work hard and have fun. Thank you.
Please remain standing while we do 49 seconds as we remember Layton. Thank you. My daughter may have inspired baseball for all but Layton was baseball for all. And this week we'll play for her and beyond. Layton was a leader. Leadership is extremely important to baseball for all. Please go ahead and take a seat. We always say you're never too young to make a difference. You're never too young to be a leader. I would like to introduce our our junior captains and our high school captains. It's one of our strongest leadership programs we do. And our two leaders are both alumni, both girls who have played for Baseball for All, Beth Greenwood and Justice Alcantar. Come on out.
So like Justin mentioned, both Justice and I were a part of the Baseball for All Captains program when it first came a couple years ago. And now we're getting old, so we've aged out. But a big part of this community that we've seen is just how much has grown, and we wanted to give back. And so we are now currently help run the BFA Captains program and the Junior Captains program, which are leadership programs geared towards middle school age girls and high school age girls. And a big part of this program is just to help give girls opportunities to help be leaders and help grow them as leaders at school, but also in baseball and in their communities. And so it's a really great program to help give these girls the resources and give them the time to help grow and develop as stronger leaders. So first, we're gonna name our junior captains, and when we say your name, feel free to stand up and everyone can give them a clap.
All right, first up we have Samantha Agredo from the New York Wonders. Sophia DiNova from the Philadelphia Liberty. Sarah Dahlman from the Boston Slammers. Fiona Gannon from the New York Wonders. Rosie Gonzalez from the Chicago Scouts. Arden Hittner from the LA Monarchs. Nina Keith from the DC Force. Meredith Kenny from the New York Wonders. Reese Melton from the Florida Bolts. Zoe Nance from the Chicago Scouts. Eliana Ranelli from the DC Force. Olivia Richardson Feldman from the East Bay Oaks. Sophia Trendle from the DC Force. Natalia Weinstein from the DC Force. And Kate Weller from the LA Monarchs.
So next we're going to introduce our class of our captains. They're each going to introduce themselves. They're lined up here over on the third baseline. And one thing I just want to say about both the captains and the junior captains program that's really cool, and a new thing that we've started doing is each of the captains is paired up with one of the junior captains, and it's a great opportunity for them to get to know some of their peers and some of the older players that they look up to, and it's a really great bond that they can create together. So we'll start over here, and they'll each introduce themselves and where they're from and who they play for.
Hi, my name is Nadia Chernick. I am from Fairbanks, Alaska, and I play for the Mavericks. I play for the Mavericks.
Hey guys, I'm Maggie Fox. I'm 15. I'm from Bedford, New Hampshire, and I play for the Boston Slammers.
Hey guys, I'm the other Maggie Hafey. I'm 15. I'm from Charlottesville, Virginia, and I play for the DC Force.
Hi, I'm Alice Stillerman. I'm 14. I'm from DC, and I also play for the DC Force.
Hi, my name is Havana Alcantar. I'm 15. I play for the Oaks, and I'm from San Francisco.
Hi, I'm Athena Clendaniel. I'm 16. I'm from Anchorage, Alaska, and I play for the Monarchs.
Hi, I'm Sophia Matheson. I'm from Cape Coral, Florida. I'm 19. I play for the Midwest Huskies, and I also coach the Florida Bolts.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Camp. I'm 17, and I'm from Athens, Georgia, and I play with the DC Force.
Hi, I'm Josephine Kinlan. I'm 16 years old. I'm from the Bronx, New York City, and I play for the New York Wonders.
Woo!
My name is Lily Recklich. I'm 17 years old, and I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I play for the LA Monarchs.
Hi, I'm Paola. I'm 19. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I play for the Rainers.
Woo!
Hi, I'm Alex Adler. I'm 17. I'm from Basking Ridge, New Jersey, and I play for the New York Wonders.
Woo!
Hi, I'm Lily Pasquarelli. I'm 17. I'm from Schaumburg, Illinois, and I play for the New York Wonders.
Woo!
Hi, I'm Taylor Daniels. I'm 18. I'm from Winnetka, Illinois, and I play for the Midwest Huskies. I just want to say a few words about what Baseball for All and this Captain's Leadership program's meant to me over the past few years and some of my hopes for the future of girls baseball. Baseball for All has provided me with a lot of unique and exceptional opportunities to play baseball with and against girls from all over the country and the world at a highly competitive level, introduced me to many great friends through competition and who I've played with every year since, and the captain's programs provided me with an avenue to develop as a leader on and off of the field. Baseball for All has inspired me to grow girls baseball back home in Illinois, both with the help of my dad in Illinois girls baseball and as a coach for younger players in the Chicagoland area. I'm really proud that the Chicago Scouts are here tonight. Woo! Because they, like all the other first-time teams, represent what the future of girls baseball can be. And I've gotten to coach a lot of them the past couple of years. When I was 12 years old, before I entered my first nationals in Orlando 2015, I thought I was the only girl that played baseball, until I saw 100 other girls who loved the game just as much as I did on the field. Every year since that nationals, the amazing girls baseball community you see here today has grown exponentially. In the future, I hope to see more of what we see here tonight, hundreds of girls getting to play the game that we all love. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. May I have the class of 20 and 21 come on down to home plate? Thank you, captains. While high school, my seniors and graduates from the class of 20 and 21, please come on down to the home plate. While they're coming down, I would like to thank my leadership team and board member that is here. We are actually very volunteer-based. We only have 2 staff members and everyone else is a volunteer. Our webmaster, our lawyer, our sponsorship director, everybody is a volunteer. So, Lauren, would you please raise your hand and kind of wave? Lauren did our webmaster. Donna Cohn, please wave. Thank you. Helping us with our legal help. John Freeman, treasurer on the board. Oz Sailors on the board. Justice and Beth are our alumni advisors. We always need a young group. Here volunteering, we have Beth Hudak and Dee Dee Pam. And we have Carly Accardo, who's a board member over here. Rob Hittner, please go ahead. Rob Hittner helping us with sponsorships. For us to grow, we need to have more volunteers, we need more funding, and I want to see this in every city across America. Before I start with the graduating class, I need to have Lena come out here. Come on, Lena. I know you hate me. Come on. Every time you look at our website, our social media, our incredible social media, it is because of Lena. Lena is amazing, and she hates applause, so make sure it's really loud and the whole time. She hates it, but she's absolutely amazing. Thank you. So we just want to give you a round of applause, for our class of 20 and 21. You are leaders, you are on to the next step. And we are launching our new college program this year, so you guys can all go back to your campuses and start a new team and compete in the collegiate nationals that will be in LA. So it's not the end, it's the next chapter. Thank you so much for being with us. We have a gift for you right now.
Thank you, Justine. Great job. Now you can take a little bit of a deep breath for a second. I wanted to take a moment, by the way, to introduce a couple of our umpires, if I can get Kelly away. So this is Kathleen Morrison. Wave at everybody. Kathleen is our head of umpires. And then we have Kelly Elliott Dine, who is back here doing her second nationals and has also done a Little League World Series as well. So what does it mean to you, Kelly, to be here, having done a Little League World Series, and also see that here behind you on the field?
I think I wanted, first of all, just to congratulate all of you. To be here today was a very trying experience for you to get here. It was a trying experience for your parents to get here, and it was a lot of effort. That effort that it takes you to play baseball in a male-dominated sport, the effort that it takes you to come here, especially as we're in the tail end of a pandemic, is not going unnoticed. And that's the kind of effort that will carry you the rest of your life, no matter what you do. Take what you're doing out here on this field to everything you do the rest of your life. My guess is that most of you girls are go-getters, no matter what it is you're doing, whether it's a sport or something in school, something at church. I would bet that if we asked your parents and coaches, you are all go-getters. Never, ever lose that. Congratulations to all of you. Working the Little League World Series was a dream come true for me. I ended up being able to be the crew chief and the plate umpire for the championship game between Curacao and Louisiana. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience that I will never, ever forget. It was a joy for me because, like you, I also grew up playing baseball. But unlike you, I was one of those girls that came and moved to a different city in middle school, and my brother and I went to the baseball table, and they pointed my parents over to the softball table and said that she cannot play baseball. So I was determined as I was growing up that I would continue to do things just because. So nobody was going to ever tell me again that I couldn't do something. The Little League World Series was just yet another example of showing that if it's something that you really have a goal and can set your mind to, you can do it. I don't want to forget to let you know your umpires have all traveled from the other ends of the earth here for you today. We do have umpires that flew in from California, we have from Florida. They are some of my best friends and some of them I just met today. Being here at the Baseball for All Nationals is absolutely a dream come true for me. My first Nationals was 2 years ago, and I can't tell you how exciting it was to finally be on a field where I wasn't the only one. You all know what I'm talking about. You all know what I'm talking about. And so take that camaraderie and just have the time of your life out here. Enjoy everything you're doing. You will form friendships that will last you the rest of your life, just like my sisters and brother down there. The friendships that you will form the rest of your life are phenomenal.
Awesome. Thank you, Carrie. And it's a great experience to be here. You know, we talk about this. We have a 95% representation this year for your officials, for umpires. So you will see a lot of us out there, and we're really excited to work with you ladies.
Thank you both, and thank you to everybody else down the line for joining us as well. These are the only umpires that I actually get along with, so I'm just going to say to you parents, please take it easy on them. Again, they're here for the love of the game, and they're here for your daughters out here on the field. So next up, I wanted to introduce some of our friends here from the All-American Professional Baseball League. Out here on the field. Maybell, you're looking, this is Maybell Blair, first of all, you're looking out 500 girls or so. What are you looking out at all these girls, all these years later, playing the game that you loved way back when?
My heart, you made me 10 years younger. Instead of 84, I'm 84 today. But anyway, hey, thanks a lot, gals. I started out with you with Baseball for All ever since it started, and I'm going to stay with you as long as I'm on this side of the grass.
Woo! Now next up we have Jeannie Lesko, left-handed pitcher, if you haven't looked her up, look her up. Her bio is amazing. World traveler, former pro golfer. But Jeannie, what advice for these girls?
Just really appreciate the opportunity that you have right now. We're all pushing for you, all of those that are left, and hoping the day will come and we'll see that you've made the national team, or that maybe you're even getting paid to play. Who can tell? Thank you all for having us, and we're watching you.
Woo! Next up, Gloria McCloskey, a former Rockford, I guess once you're a Peach, you're always a Peach, right?
I just think it's great to be here, and it's wonderful, and I really didn't even know there was anything like this going on. I can hardly wait to get back to Missouri and to Texas and tell them they need to start girls baseball.
Yeah! Woo!
Hey, that's exactly how this works. One person tells another person, and next thing you know, you got 500 out there. So it's not quite that easy, right, Justine? Next up, Virginia Ventura.
I want to congratulate all you girls out there. You have wonderful opportunities today. We also had opportunities. However, when I tried to join the high school baseball team, they threw us out. That can't happen.
Yeah.
That is absolutely true. I agree with you completely, and thank you. Last, but certainly not least, Shirley Berkovich. Any advice you'd like to give these young ladies?
Very much. I'd like to, first of all, thank Justine for, without her, this would never be. So thank you, Justine. And also I want to tell you girls that one of these days, you're going to have a league of your own.
I love it. I appreciate the optimism and the hope that goes along with it. Lena, we have a tournament photo taking place. Check. We have a photo listed on the, are we good? All right. So with that said, We get out 5 minutes early, but 10 minutes late. I wanted to take a moment, thank everybody for coming. I know that everybody's traveled so far to get here. Okay, all right. Don't go anywhere yet. We're gonna do a So, first up on the first pick, it'll be Maybelle Blair to Gabby Velez. All right, we'll try this one more time. I promise I'll right. We'll have all 5 of our AAG alumna stand up and get ready to the first pitch, and your catchers will step up and walk right across from you.
Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
All right, I don't know that we're going to do a whole lot better than that to end it, so I'll just say this. Good night, we'll see you on the ballpark. Thank you for coming.
Woo!